Hi, it's me, Dennis Woodruff, and welcome to the Dennis Woodruff Experience. What time is it? Oh, it's 8:30. Time for the Dennis Woodruff Experience, everyone.
Midnight Cowboy, man. Mr. John Voight, how are you today, sir?
I'm great, Dennis. How are you?
You're always good. You're a wonderful guy. My question for you, sir, is if I gave you a time machine and you could go backwards or forwards in time, anywhere in the universe, what year would you go to and what would you do when you get there?
Well, I tell you what I would do, Dennis. I would go back to some of the decisions I made in my own life and I'd change them. That's what I would do. I wouldn't it wouldn't be a big ticket for me, you know what I mean? I'd just say, listen, please just let me go back and fix my life a little bit so I could take care of my kids a little better or do something that I hadn't done in the past. But you can't go back, Dennis. It's a tough life. You can't go back and fix it all. You just have to do what you can do in the future. You know what I mean?
You've done a lot of great things.
You have to try to do the best you can to make amends if you make a mistake.
Well, I've made a lot of mistakes myself.
Yeah.
But you know what? You've done a lot of great things.
Well, that's nice of you to say, Dennis.
Okay, thank you very much. Hi, sir. Are you going to go to the restroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, experienced famous movie star, motion picture actor Dennis Woodruff.
That's true. If you were the president of the United States, what would you do to change the country?
I think I would like to have the economy improved and bring back the troops from Iraq pretty soon. And let's have peace in the world, you see? And there will be peace unless we bring our troops back home, I think. If I be the president, I guess I would do that, I think.
I never thought that.
You're the president.
How do you like that?
A roommate of James Dean? What was he like?
God knows.
Was he a nice guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And you composed music for what movies?
Yeah, well, I write it for...
East of Eden?
Yeah.
Oh, Rebel Without a Cause?
Yeah.
What's your last name for all those who don't?
Leonard Rosenman.
Well, it's very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
It's very nice to...
Let me have one.
I'll go get you a cigarette.
Okay, thank you.
All right. If you could go anywhere in time in a spaceship, backwards or forwards in time to a certain year anywhere, what year would you go to and what would you do when you get there?
New York.
What year?
New York.
What year?
Well, it's New York.
He loves New York.
You love New York?
Oh, yes.
What do you love about New York?
Well, they did my work. It's terrific.
Do you live there sometimes?
Yes.
You have a home there?
I originally buy it, you know.
Uh-huh.
You know, and I'm trying to come back.
Hi, what's your name?
Mildred.
What do you do for a living?
I have a clothing label.
What's the name of your clothing label?
Keep that to myself. Yes.
Well, maybe we could promote your clothing label, and you could become really rich. Maybe you already are. My question for you is, if you just look at the camera, because I can't see you, is if you were given a time machine to go backwards or forwards to any year in time, what year would you pick, and what would you do when you get there?
I don't know. It would have to be really Depends on who I could be.
You could be yourself, but you could go anywhere in the future or in the past. Any year, where would you go?
Don't know. Never really given it any thought.
You seem like kind of a futuristic type person, you know?
Don't really know, because I'm a lady, so I really wouldn't want to go back in time. If I could be a fella, then I'd go back to, I don't know, whenever I could be in an era where I could be on a ship.
Like Christopher Columbus?
Yeah, Christopher Columbus, blatantly, yeah.
Would you be a pirate?
Yeah, blatantly.
Would you get all the loot?
I'd try to.
Later. George Harrison is the man. What does that mean, dude?
Absolutely, that means a lot.
What does it mean?
George Harrison is my favorite Beatle, and I think he had the most prolific career post Beatleism
Yeah.
phase era.
What are you doing?
I'm faxing.
George Harrison?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you're successful. How you doing, man? What's your name?
Danny P.
Danny P? What's your name?
Danny P.
What's your real name? Danny
Jason.
P.
Jason.
How you doing, Jason?
right, man.
Let me ask you a question. If you were surrounded by alien midgets from outer space and they're everywhere, and all you had was a 2x4 or a fried ham, would you fight for your life or try to share it with them?
Which one, the 2x4 or the fried ham?
I don't know. It's up to you.
All I had was a fried ham and a 2x4? Would
Yeah.
I defend myself or try to share it with him?
Yeah.
I'd try to share the 2x4 with him.
In what way?
I don't know, maybe take a couple bites of it, a couple chunks out of it.
You'd eat the 2x4 or the ham?
Yeah, why not? It's too predictable to share the ham. They'd be expecting that. So, rather than defend myself with the 2x4, I'd probably just try to share the 2x4, and then if they get a little crazy, then I'll just defend myself with the ham.
Oh, that's good. Well, do you have to get back to work, or are you on a tight schedule?
Well, I don't have to get back to work. I mean, none of us really have to do anything ever. But I'd like to finish this thing when I get a chance.
Are you famous?
Am I what?
Are you famous?
I don't know. I think in this lifetime I was. About 10 years ago I was.
As what?
I still am.
As what?
As a guitar player.
What was the name of the band?
I was in a bunch of different bands.
Well, the one that you want to tell people about, the one you're most proud of.
Let's see, Sins of a Divine Mother. And, Wasted Youth. Punk band.
I was in a movie once. I was in a band once called the Shitheads, and we used to go around and throw shit at people. We eventually got booed off stage.
Where'd you guys get it from?
We picked it off of different people's yards.
You guys didn't use your own?
No,
How much did people pay to see that show or get shit thrown at them?
like about $100.
$100 to get shit thrown at you?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Wow, you guys had a good tour support then, huh?
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Not a problem, man.
You remind me of somebody.
Anytime, man.
That I've never met before.
The Dennis Woodruff experience, it's very, very, very weird and strange. I don't know if I'm coming or going. I really thought those midget jokes were pretty lowball. Oh man, I was really digging it. I was digging it. You know that second episode. What was it called? Volume 2. Oh boy, it gave me the shakes. Yeah, I just got the shakes all over. Oh, hi Dennis. I'm Princess Mary of Denmark, and we get your show over here, and we really think it's a riot. Yeah, we all get together and have tea and watch it. It's really a riot. Oh, hi, I'm Kat, and I really dig your show, man. It's, well, sometimes I don't like it. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Hi, Dennis. I just wanted to show you my butt. I really like to kick it up and party hardy. If you're ever out dancing and you run into me, I'll show you my butt. Don't I have a nice butt? Everybody tells me I have a nice butt. Oh, hi, it's me, Tom. I saw Volume 3. I thought it was a lot better than Volume 1, but I'd like to see Volume 4. If you're in the area, please stop by and drop it off with a security guard. I really appreciate it. And now that I have that big deal with UA, I might like to hook you up. Hi, it's me, Leo. Yeah. I haven't seen you around lately selling your movies. I heard you got a new one and I'd like to get it. Isn't that website DennisWoodruffShow.com? Is that the one? Is that where you sell your movies? Yeah, I don't really want any competition. You know, I'm number one in town, and I don't want your competition, but I'm still going to look at your website and get your movie. Hello, sir. What's your name?
Name is Colonel Isaac Lyon.
Hello, sir. What's your name?
Colonel Isaac Lyon.
I can't hear you. What's your name?
Jack Tyler.
Jack Tyler. What's your name?
Jack Tyler.
What's your name? Oh, your name is Jack?
Yes.
Jack Tyler?
Yes.
What do you do for a living?
Sometimes producer, sometimes actor.
You look more like a kind of like a fashion guy.
Oh, really? Well, thank you.
If you had, Jack, if you had all the money in the world to make a movie, whatever you wanted, the amount of money, what kind of a movie would you make?
I'd make a TV show.
About what?
Security guards.
Do you think that would be funny?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they get involved with funny things.
What's your name?
Bart Akins.
And what do you do for a living?
I do business development for a law firm, but I moonlight as a writer, producer, director.
That's a very interesting combination.
It's curious, but the one supports the habit of the other.
I see. If you had all the money in the world to make a TV show, what kind of a show would you do?
That's a very good question. A TV show.
I gotta go. Hi, you're on the Dennis Woodruff Experience. What's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you?
Oh, man, I don't know.
That's not funny.
One time I was taking a piss in the front yard of this party, and all of a sudden I'm lifted up off the ground by the back of my pants, and I start kicking and screaming like, what the fuck, and I'm pissing all over my leg, and it's a police officer, and actually got taken to jail for indecent exposure. My girlfriend was the court clerk in arraignment court, so I went to jail, woke up, and had to go right in front of the judge and my girlfriend, and I was supposed to be at her house hours before the party, and a lot of other people thought it was funny. I was pretty bummed. The charge is still on my record. The charge isn't, it doesn't say taking a pee on a tree, it says indecent exposure, so I look like a pervert.
Real little ducky, ducky poo, and I'm a ducky too. I love Easy Rider, man. That's my kind of movie.
Well, that's all taken care of.
You're watching the Dennis Woodruff Experience. Nice car. What is it? What? A Rolls Royce. What year?
1928.
Can I have it?
Yeah, you wish.
Have a nice day.
You know that Rolls Royce? It looked like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And Dennis, your car looks like a hemorrhoid on wheels.
Well, thank you. If you could go to any year and time, what year would you go to and what would you do?
Probably 2050.
and I would go shopping just to see all the different styles.
If I gave you a time machine and you could go anywhere in time, backwards or forwards to a certain year, what year would you pick and what would you do when you get there for one day?
Oh, I think because I'm always wondering who my children will choose for partners, I'd probably go to 2025 and spend a day with them and their partners and my grandchildren, hopefully.
Peg, what do you do for a living?
Go to art school.
Really?
Yep.
What if somebody gave you a painting for Christmas and you open it up and it was the person that gave it to you, it was them with no head and the head was sitting on the coffee table? What would you do? Would you keep it or give it
Hell
back?
yeah, I'd keep it.
You would. If I gave you a time machine and you could go anywhere in time, backwards or forwards to a certain year for one day, where would you go and what would you do? And what year would that be?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Just answer the question.
60-something, I'm sure.
Yeah, what would you do?
Go to a protest.
Uh-huh. Would you raise hell?
Hopefully.
Support the cause?
Yep.
Let's see, what was going on in the 60s?
Vietnam War.
So you protested?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, sir. What's your name?
Seth Cohen.
You're on the Dennis Woodruff Experience. If I gave you a time machine and you could go backwards or forwards to any year in time for one day and spend it with yourself or your friends, take them along, where would you go and what would you do when you get there? What year?
I would go to 1965 Woodstock to a Pink Floyd concert.
Uh-huh.
With all my friends.
Yeah, and then what would you do?
Have a good old time.
What do you do for a living, sir?
I'm a concert performer.
And I want to ask you a question. If I gave you a time machine and you could go anywhere in time to a certain year, backwards or forwards, and spend the day, what time would you go to, what year, and what would you do when you get there?
I'd go to April the 14th, 1865, in Washington, D.C., and that's Abraham Lincoln's last day when he was assassinated, and I would follow what was going on in Washington, D.C. that day.
What if you met him? What would you say to him?
Don't go to the theater.
Oh, hi Dennis. I'm on the other side. It's Walt, your friend. I really admire what you're doing. Keep being creative and don't listen to a bunch of idiots who don't understand you. They're not all idiots, but some of them are. I know they used to make fun of me and think I was crazy, but I wasn't. Oh, hi, it's Sharon, and I'd really like to be on your TV show. I called your agent several times and she never returns my calls, but you know who I am, Sharon Stone. Yeah, I'm a big star and I'd like to be on your show. I think it's quite funny. Dennis, I really don't understand your comedy that much. My name is Les Moonves, but it seems pretty advanced. Maybe you're ahead of your time. I don't know, but I don't know. I like it though. It's different. Well, now that my show is doing good, I decided to buy myself a castle. Why not? I deserve it. Who's your favorite Beatle? George, Ringo, Paul.
George, Ringo.
John Lennon.
John Lennon.
Why?
Because he's a good singer.
Who's your favorite Beatle of all time?
Oh, what's his name?
John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
Ringo.
Why do you like Ringo?
Isn't he the drummer?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he is. Who's your favorite Beatle of all time?
John
Why
Lennon.
John?
He's just a cool dude and he got cut down before his time.
Who's your favorite Beatle of all time?
I don't know the Beatles.
The Beatles.
I don't know them.
John, Paul, Ringo, George.
I don't know.
Have you ever known anybody that went to anger management and helped them out with their problems?
Oh, absolutely.
And what happened to this person?
They got help. It helped them with control their anger.
How angry
These are
were they?
children. that have gone to anger management. I have a foster care agency, and a lot of them are attending anger management.
Do they beat people up all the time before? Like
No.
the Three Stooges?
Oh no, it's nothing that serious.
They start slapping people?
No. Just, arguments and not being able to control their anger that way. Nothing, not a lot of physical aggression.
Who's your favorite Beatle?
Paul McCartney.
Why is that?
Oh, I don't know. I thought he was left-handed. It was different. That right brain thinking.
Would you want to kiss him right now if you saw him?
Oh, no. It's not that serious.
Sir, have you ever been in anger management?
No.
Have you ever known anyone?
I might be.
I hope you don't beat me up. You seem like a pretty peaceful guy. Have you ever had someone push your button and you get really angry and pissed off at them? For doing what? Okay, thank you very much. Have you ever known anyone that was in anger management? Somebody that was really angry?
I've known angry people, but
How angry were they?
just acted stupid once in a while.
Slapping people and stuff?
No, I never saw that.
Just yelling at people for no reason?
Yeah.
Screaming at the top of their lungs?
I've seen that.
And sir, have you ever known anyone in anger management, or you personally, have you ever been in?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever been very angry?
Yeah, I have.
Do you feel like slapping me in the face right now?
No.
Do you feel like just slugging me in the head?
No, I think you're all right. So
All right. Have you ever known anyone in anger management?
No.
Have you ever known anybody that was like really angry and they just were crazy?
No, unfortunately not. Me?
What does it take to push your button?
What does it take to push my button?
Yeah.
Telling me you're going to do something and then not do it. Like my husband. Telling me he'll bring me something in 20 minutes and then him taking 2 hours. That pushes my buttons.
Why don't you just slap him?
I know. The other day I told my son, I'm gonna grab the fish and I'm gonna throw it, shove it in his face and just smother him with it because I was so mad. So there, see, I know. It makes me feel like slapping him.
I'll pass.
Are you eating an orange?
Yes, I'm eating an orange.
What do you think about the new Beatles album that's coming out?
I don't know.
No comment?
No comment.
You think you'll buy it?
No, I'll probably download it.
Who's your favorite Beatle of all time?
What's his name? Reno or Rhino?
Ringo?
Yeah, Ringo.
Why do you like Ringo? You think he's hot?
He's hot. He is hot.
Have you ever had someone push your button and just get you really pissed off?
Yep, lots of times.
What really makes you mad?
Liars.
What?
Liars.
What do you want to do to
instigators.
them?
Oh, just to wring their necks off and shit.
You want to just like do something really bad, shoot their ear off?
Oh yeah, punch them in the nose and stuff.
Have you ever beat the hell out of someone?
Nah, I almost did, yeah.
I'm a peaceful guy, but I have my moments sometimes.
Yeah, we all do, right?
Yeah. And what do you do for a living?
I'm the owner of this establishment.
The Vienna Cafe?
Vienna Cafe.
Have you ever got so angry with someone you want to slap them in the head?
All the time, man.
What pushes your button? What really makes you angry?
People's stupidness, that's it. Other than that.
Do you think there's a lot of idiots in this world?
Yes, sir, I do.
What do you think we should do about it?
Huh? I think they should talk to Mr. Woodruff, Dennis.
Okay. See you later. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Johnny.
Johnny, what do you do for a living?
I'm looking for my brother. I'm assisting my brother. I'm trying to find his family. I don't have occupation right now. I'm unemployed.
What do you do? What do you do when you're working?
Handyman.
Handyman?
Yeah. I do hard labor. Things I want people want to do. Instead of do a little kid.
Have you found your brother?
I'm looking.
Where is he?
He's in town. He's nearby.
Yeah. You want a light?
Yeah.
No, here it is. Are you an artist?
Yeah, I like music.
Yeah.
A painter. Music. Paint.
Yeah.
Music. Yeah, painter. Music.
You mind if I use you on my TV show?
I don't mind.
Okay. So what's your name?
My name is Johnny Neo the 8th. An Indian too.
What's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you?
Funniest thing that happened to me? Good question. I think was when funniest thing that happened to me. I mean, in what way? So, I mean, humor or I mean, I was laughing and stuff. Laughing a lot.
Have you ever been in jail?
Unfortunately.
What was it like?
I got over it. It didn't bother me much because I was comfortably numb, you know. Happy ending a while ago.
Do you think most lives have a happy ending?
I don't speak for myself. My life, yes. Most of the lives they choose their destiny, you know. They choose Christ or they choose hell.
Are you going to heaven or hell?
Heaven. No doubt about it.
I'm doing a TV show. Would you like to be interviewed? Hi, sir. What's your name?
George.
George, if we could tear down Hollywood completely and start all over and build it again, and you were in charge, and you had all the money in the world and you could do it whatever way you want, what would you do?
I'd leave it exactly the way it is. I'd rebuild it exactly the way it is, but just cleaner.
Cleaner?
Yes.
Maybe we should hire people to go around and scrub the streets with water and soap every day. That'd be a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Do you believe that aliens from outer space really exist and only live in Hollywood?
Not at all.
Not at all.
I
what?
don't believe in aliens. Stupid.
No? Have you ever seen a spaceship?
No. Not that I know of.
Well, didn't you know that everyone in Hollywood is an alien from outer space in disguise?
Yes, probably, yes. Yes.
Fredo, what do you do for a living?
Yes, having fun.
Having fun? You must be a multi-billionaire.
I wish I would.
Yeah. What would you do if an alien from outer space moved in next door to you?
I buy him for dinner.
You would? Do you know that in Hollywood everyone in this city is an alien from outer space?
Yeah, look at the one already.
You're one too? That's why you're upside down right now. Yeah. Do you think it's better to give than receive, or better to receive than give?
Better to give.
Why?
Well, you feel more better inside yourself.
Will you give me everything you have, all your money and everything right now?
In my dreams.
It would make me feel good.
In my dreams.
One more question. Do you think it's better to give than receive, or better to receive than to give?
I like receiving.
You do? If I were to give you $1 million right now, would you take it?
Yeah, I'd give you some back. I'd buy you a coffee and buy your dog a new leash.
Oh, that's good. So
I'm generous.
You're a generous guy. Well, I like that. I think people should be generous. You know, I've always been generous all my life. In fact, yesterday I saw a man that was homeless and he hadn't eaten in a week, and I gave him a penny. And I said, enjoy yourself. Have a great day.
It's the thought that,
what'd you say?
It's the thought that counts.
The Dennis Woodruff Experience! The Dennis Woodruff Experience! Well, I think my stuff is so funny that I'm going to take it on the road. I think I'm going to go up to Santa Barbara and we're going to go up to Santa Barbara and cut loose. You can never lose concentration of your goal, your destiny, to make the best TV show ever. No matter what, I'll climb any mountain. I'll drive from here to Cucamonga, to Taiwan, to the jungles of Africa, if I can just make the best #1 TV show, I might even win an Emmy, man. I might win an Emmy! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, I might! Have a nice day now. Gee, I wonder what he does when that horse shits right on the ground. I wonder, he can't clean it up. He's just got to keep moving. Hopefully nobody will spot him and they'll probably give him a ticket. Well, here we are in Santa Barbara. It's a beautiful day and the sun is shining. If you went to a real fancy restaurant and you were all dressed up and you had a date and the waiter came to your table and all you wanted was you came a long way, you wanted meatball soup. So the waiter came back and he had a patch on his eye, which looked a little peculiar, served you your meatball soup. You reach down and you take a big spoonful and you look down in the spoon and it's an eyeball. What would you do?
The California Organization of Police Insurance and the Sierra Club support her too.
I'd call the waiter back.
Yeah, and then what?
Show him the eyeball.
Yeah.
And I'd want a new bowl of soup.
Would you be mad? I would be.
Well,
and consider the fact it's probably his eyeball.
I've never seen an eyeball like that. I'd probably be fascinated.
Especially if it winked at you.
Yeah.
My God, I won 32 million. I am so happy. What happened if you, this is based on a true story. What happened if you went to this restaurant every week because you loved their stew? They had the best stew you've ever tasted.
Okay.
And you go there every week and you know, when you get paid, you take your friends and
Go straight there.
yeah, you just love this stew. You don't know what it is, but it just tastes delicious.
Mhm.
And then about a year later, you find out there's a big article in the paper that this guy has been chopping up homeless people and making them into stew because his business was failing and he didn't have any money. What would you do? And you've been eating that stew for like a year.
This is a true story?
It's a true story. What would you do?
I don't know. I don't know what I would do with myself. I'd probably flip out.
You would? Would
Yeah.
you go to a psychiatrist?
Probably not.
I bet you wouldn't eat any more stew.
Probably not. I probably would be scarred for the rest of my life from soup in general.
Would you go in there and talk to the guy?
Yeah, I'd probably throw a hissy fit.
I see you're smoking.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that if God wanted you to smoke, he would have put a chimney on your head?
No.
Why not?
Why would he put a chimney on my head?
Because
he wanted me to smoke?
Yeah, he designed you to smoke.
I don't know. I don't really care if God wants me to smoke or not.
She don't smoke like a chimney. If she did, then she deserves a chimney on her head.
Your boyfriend seems like a pretty handsome guy and a good guy. Can I ask you a personal question for a TV show?
Shoot for it.
Do you think that this really good guy has fulfilled all your sexual fantasies?
Yes.
Completely?
Yes. Oh, except for one that we've been talking about all day.
What's that? If you want to tell us.
I like girls. I like eating pussy.
Yeah.
And I can't really do that because...
You have a boyfriend?
Yeah, a boyfriend.
Well, why couldn't you have like a three-way?
She doesn't want me having sex with the girl.
Yeah.
So it's not fair.
And he thinks it'd be unfair for the girl.
Well, why didn't you let him watch and then he could jump in later with you somewhere else?
Because he thinks it would be unfair if the other girl couldn't have sex.
I think you should try it, but don't make a habit out of it. I mean, what do you have to lose?
That's true.
She's not gonna, fall in love with her.
Well, no, it's not that. It's I think it's awkward if I'm just watching and the other girls, unless she's completely lesbian, it makes it awkward because she might want to have sex also because if the guy's there, and she'll want to have sex with me too, being there.
Okay. Yeah. You ever have any Indians on your show? I'd really like to be on your show. I'm an Indian, and unless you're prejudiced. Oh no, sir. I like Indians. I'm part Indian myself. I'm part Cherokee. Well, just get out of here, will you? You're bothering me. Can you buy me a beer? I've been standing here all day. I'm kind of thirsty. I'm actually parched. when the kids are screaming and yelling and going all crazy and you're trying to talk on the phone or you're trying to do something or you're tired, what do you do?
Wow, that's a pretty
What do you do? I'll ask you, ma'am.
I run to the other room.
You run and hide?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
She gets
too.
away. She's going to
Probably.
We can follow her.
No, it's your mom. You have to listen to her.
Right? Do I run away?
Hey, is that on the TV?
If you became the president of the United States tomorrow, what would you do to make this country better than it is already? Just your
Fire
dad.
Donald Rumsfeld and promote environmental awareness.
Oh, I love that show, the Dennis Woodruff Experience. I like that dog, that Toffee. Yeah, he's a friend of mine. Yeah, he's a really good dog. Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah, I want to see more of Toffee. Down here at the beach in Santa Barbara, and we're exploring the midget cave where dwarfs and midgets, hundreds of them live and breed. This is where the midgets live, and hello in there! Hello! What are you doing in there? There's reports they come out at night. There's a whole colony of midgets in there. Wow, they really have some beautiful sunsets down here in Santa Barbara, up here, and something else. The air is pretty crisp and clear out here, and it's about 6 o'clock p.m. and the waves are crashing on the beach. It's very euphoric, very, very euphoric. If I gave you a time machine and you could go anywhere in time and space backwards or forwards to a certain year, what year would you go to and what would you do?
I'll go back to 1998. And the reason is that's when I lost my virginity. Good time, very good time.
That is the most unbelievable yacht. Whoever owns that is definitely not poor. You know what I mean? Hey, sir! 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 Do you know who owns that huge yacht out there?
I've heard two things. The Sperlings or Paul Allen. I'm not sure.
Who's Paul Allen?
The Microsoft guy?
Oh, I thought that was Gates.
No, the other one.
Oh, wow, what a boat.
Maybe it's you, I don't know.
Well, it might be, but I'm definitely... Hi, do you know who owns that yacht?
It's a chartered yacht, that's what I'm told.
Really?
From San Diego or somewhere.
Yeah, I own it.
Attaboy. Good for you.
I'm not hurting. Hi, how do you like my yacht?
Oh, is that your yacht?
Yeah.
Magnificent.
Yeah, I came down here to meet an eligible bachelorette, so I thought I'd give her the first class treatment.
Yeah, I think that'll do it, frankly.
You think so?
Good evening, Mr. Woodruff. It's nice to see you as always.
Oh, nice to see you too.
Champagne is waiting down there. Go enjoy.
Okay, well, thank you and have a good evening.
All right.
Come on, Toffee. Come on, Toff. Ah, another beautiful day. Woo! Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful out, Toffee. Yeah, let's go make our TV show. Come on, Toff. Come on, Toff. Let's go. Gotta hit the streets, Toff. If I was a genie and I could grant you 3 wishes and they would come true, what would they be?
Oh my, that's tough.
Whatever you want, and you could give 1 wish to someone else if you want.
That's pretty tough. Oh, I'd love to have a nice big sailboat.
Okay.
Be able to sail wherever I wanted to.
Number 2.
Number 2.
That's granted.
But
It's granted and it's waiting for you down at the harbor.
I was waiting down at the harbor. Okay, thank you.
Number 2.
Second is that all our children would be happy and successful.
Okay.
Number 3, that the idiots who got us into the war would get us out of it and not make a mess of it.
Okay. You enjoying your coffee?
It's excellent.
Oh, you have a nice tattoo. What does that mean?
Suck it.
God, dude. What is your problem, man? God, you were the guy in school that always got me in trouble.
They used to say
God.
Billy Bob Thornton, but she had to get it covered up.
You're a celebrity. What are you on?
What am I on? Well, usually I'm on a bunch of coke and ecstasy, but today I'm just drugs and alcohol. Yeah. But don't judge me.
Oh, I never would. Sir, do you believe that aliens exist from outer space?
No.
You don't. Why?
Because they don't believe in us. I brought the attention back to me.
Do you believe that aliens exist from outer space?
Well, I wouldn't call them aliens. I think that's very Earth-centric. But yeah, I think it's pretty probable.
Hi, hello, sir. What do you do for a living?
I'm a retired bishop of the Episcopal Church.
Wow, that's quite impressive. That actually makes me feel a little nervous because you must be a very holy man.
Well, you're impressed, but I'm not.
Right. Well, what's your? Would you like to give the world just a moment of truth and wisdom for people who are trying to seek spirituality in their life? I know I am. My life's been in a total mess half of my life.
Is it really?
Yeah, and I finally got a miracle.
What was the miracle?
Somebody gave me all their money. No, I shouldn't say. No, hold on a second. My dog is trying to jump. Get over here. I'm trying to do an interview here. I shouldn't lie. Just a miracle happened. I was asking for a change in my lifestyle. I didn't like the way I was living, and being an artist, I wanted to do better and have a nice place and a car to drive, and then all of a sudden things happened mysteriously, and I think it was God's will.
Really? That's good.
So, did you want to tell the world something positive about spirituality that they should follow? Or?
Well, I don't know where to begin, but it seems to me that people ought to begin by consenting to each other's basic goodness. And that would mean, therefore, that they are consenting to their own basic goodness and to the basic goodness of the whole creation. You see, everything is good. Your whole attitude toward the world and toward people changes. So I think that perception is essential to the spiritual life.
Can I ask you another question?
Sure.
When somebody says Satan or evil, Satan. What is Satan? I mean, I sure don't want to be evil. I don't want to be around anybody that is evil. I mean, is Satan like? Can you describe it?
When we use the word Satan or the devil, we're using a metaphor. We're not talking about a person who roams the earth. We're talking about a metaphor. And as Carl Gustav Jung said, all moral evil originates in the human heart. Okay? So it's the result of our choices. It's not something that's foisted upon us by an alien being.
Well, so could somebody become demonically possessed by evil spirits, or is that what it's called? I'm not really into that. Don't get me wrong, but for those who are confused by all that. I'm trying to define what it is, where it comes from.
I don't talk in terms of demon possession. It just isn't
Okay. Well, maybe
part
it's,
of my language.
yeah. Well, maybe it's a farce. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just not an expert in that.
I see.
All I know is that we have to make choices, and we often make wrong choices, and we suffer the consequences of those wrong choices. But we also make some very good choices, and we can enjoy the consequences of those good choices. So,
Can I ask you a question real
Sure.
quick, and then we can leave you in your space. Do you believe in the rapture coming, the coming of Christ, and is it the resurrection? What's it called? The rapture?
the rapture,
Yeah. Do you believe that's going to happen?
when the righteous are taken up,
Yeah.
and the answer is no.
You don't. Why is that?
I think, once again, all moral evil originates in the human heart, and we're not talking about some miraculous event. We're talking about the decisions that people make, which are either good or bad, which either honor God or don't honor God.
Well,
As for an event of taking up the righteous, I do not think in those terms.
Okay. Well, it's confusing because there's so many different religions, and nowadays it's almost getting to where people will go to a store, like a candy store, and almost make their own.
It is confusing. I admit that. It's confusing to me.
It shouldn't be to you. You're an authority. Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, here you have it, folks. We're getting the word out on the street. What do you want to be? You want to be good? You want to be bad? What do you want to be? It's better to be good than bad, I'll tell you that. You can do a lot better things by being good. I'm not trying to preach to you because I'm not a preacher, but we're just examining things and talking to people and finding out some really cool stuff. And what do you do for a living, sir?
I'm an interior designer.
And if one of your clients asks you to design the inside of their house like a spaceship,
Yes.
would you do it?
Certainly.
Do you think it would be fun?
I do.
How could you design it like a spaceship if you've never been aboard one?
I guess I would hope my client hadn't been aboard one either, so the two of us could figure it out.
What if you found out that your client, after a while, he was like, yeah, well, I got to reveal the truth is that I actually am an alien. And I feel closer to home if my home is like this, but I don't want to do the outside that way because I don't want to stir up a ruckus.
Okay, I could go with that. I'd make sure we got on 60 Minutes or something first. Hit for that notoriety. Maybe business would improve.
Yeah. Hi, sir. What's your name?
My name is Gustavo, sir.
Gustavo what?
Gustavo Assis.
And where are you from?
I'm from Brazil, sir.
And you don't have to call me sir. Do I look like a total idiot to you or a nice guy?
No, you're such a nice guy. You're always here around, and I don't think you're an idiot. You've been working a lot on those movies, and looks, you have talent, sir.
Okay, aside from me, if somebody was going to give you a turtle for your birthday, and they brought it to your house, and you looked at the turtle and you realized it had two heads, would you keep it or want to give it back?
Two heads?
Yeah, a two-headed turtle. Stop it, Toffee. Would you keep it or give it back?
I'm sorry.
And if this turtle that they gave you for your birthday was the only one in the world and it was worth a lot of money, would you keep it or give it back?
Hey, if it was a gift, I think I should keep it.
Hi, sir. What's your name?
Andy.
Andy what?
Fleming.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm in the movie business.
Movie business? What kind of movie business? I mean, like a director or producer? Well, that's all I'm going to ask.
I'm a director.
A director. So am I. Andy, if you were, wherever you live, and say the person across the street moved into their house, a house across the street, and bought it, and you found out they were an alien from outer space, would you put your house up for sale and move away, or would you invite them over for a barbecue, or want to get to know them, or
barbecue?
A nice icebreaker.
Yeah, no question.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can you name one of your movies so my people can see it?
One's called Dick.
Dick. Is that fun with Dick and Jane, or?
No, it's just Dick.
Okay, well, thank you very much, sir. Have a nice day.
All right, bye.
There's a rumor going around Montecito that the leprechauns have come over from Ireland, and they're all up in the trees and they're everywhere. Is this true?
No, they came from Scotland.
Oh.
See, everybody has this misconception about Ireland and the leprechauns. They came from Scotland.
Have you seen any running around here at night?
I just got up here last night, so I missed them. But I would believe you. You look honest.
They're everywhere.
Okay.
There's a rumor going around in Santa Barbara that the leprechauns have come over from Scotland and they're all over in the trees at nighttime. Have you seen any?
No, I haven't seen any.
They're real small little people. They're green. Okay, well, be careful.
Okay, I will.
You know, it was in the papers and on the radio, and it was on the news that CNN that leprechauns have been spotted in this area. Have you seen any?
I have.
You have?
Uh-huh.
How many did you see?
3.
What were they doing?
Well, they're right up there.
They were in the trees? How long ago was this?
About 5 minutes ago.
Okay, well, I better go. I got to go call the cops.
Yeah, best.
Well, for all those skeptics out there, you know, I believe in Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. And then there's people that say, well, I need to have proof. Well, what do you say to those people?
I think proofs are found in relationships. I mean, there's no scientific proof they just changed from 8 planets to 9 planets to 8 planets again. Facts aren't what hold people together. Relationships of love are what hold people together. And so my answer is, when people are looking for a proof, look for the love around them.
Okay. Do you think that people should be more generous and less selfish in our world? Because it seems like the problem of money is it's just all out of whack. Like some people have millions and millions, and other people don't have anything. And how do we? Do you think we could straighten that out?
I think it should go straighten out only going back to the source.
Which is?
Each individual. Each individual to think about it and their needs and their greeds and their money and how it's used and spent and how they deal with each other.
Well, you know, this is a comedy show, and I say to everyone out there, you know, if you're feeling down and out and selfish and you've got millions of dollars and you want to feel better, just give it all to me, and then you'll feel a lot better, and I'll feel better, and you can give me cars and houses and boats. I'll take whatever you want to give, because I know it's going to make you feel so wonderful, and you're going to feel just like you've done the right thing. So don't hold back. Thank you. If you had 3 wishes that could be granted by a genie, what would they be?
3 chicks at the same. No, I'm just kidding. 3 wishes by a genie. Oh my gosh, it's on the spot. You know what? I think I'd wish for my marriage to stay happy
And you can say something funny too. You know, wish for something ridiculous. A Ferrari. I don't care.
Definitely a Ferrari might be in there. You know, I think all the money in the world and my wife and maybe a harem at the same time.
A harem? I don't know if your wife would put up with that. To all the women out there, what do you think most of all they need to work on aspects of their life to be a better person? Just in general, what do you think women in general need? You know, men, they have their problems too.
Yeah, I don't know. I think just keep in touch with ourselves. You know, always check in what's going on inside.
Be more sexy to the men?
No. Be more sexy to yourself. That's better.
If you found out a really close friend of yours was demonically possessed and was acting like, you know, Linda Blair in The Exorcist, what would you do for him? I mean, would you like try to help him, or would you just stay away?
No, I try to help him.
What would you do?
I'd probably call a professional or a priest. I'd try to get somebody that may know something about it.
Would you like throw water on him, holy water, or try to do it yourself, or?
No, probably not.
Good boy, Tough. If your wife all of a sudden wanted to join the Mickey Mouse Club and become a Mouseketeer now in her life, would you allow her to do that?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Why?
Those ears turn me on.
Wow, that's really cool.
Starfish right here.
Wow.
There you go. And the crab's over here.
Yeah.
This is the starfish.
I think we're right now we're having a nature moment down at the beach. Just a nature moment.
This is the starfish.
Sir, if your kids wanted to join the Mickey Mouse Club and become Mouseketeers, would you let them?
Only if they want to do it and they had to work hard to sing the song.
What are you picking up, Grace?
If there's one of you here, do you know how to sing a song?
Yeah.
What's your song? Go ahead.
I'm embarrassed.
You don't want to?
I'm embarrassed to do it.
At this point in your life, do you think you would ever consider joining the Mickey Mouse Club and becoming a Musketeer?
You know,
a Mouseketeer?
It was always a dream of mine to be a Mouseketeer, but you know, as I turn 40 this year, I think I might just get, you know, aged out. I think they stop at 39, so, you know, I think I'm too late, unfortunately.
We're all beautiful people. We need to love each other. Get into the flowers and the kingdom, the glory of it all, the wonderful peace and love. If someone put your name in a raffle and you won a trip to the moon in outer space, would you go?
Sure.
And would you do it in a very courageous way if you had to train and everything?
Yeah.
You really would do it? You wouldn't be afraid?
Yeah. I'd go do it.
That's cool. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
How about you, ma'am? What was your favorite show?
I didn't have a TV.
You didn't have a TV. You must have been from a poor family.
No, a very strict family. Wasn't allowed to watch TV.
Did they allow you to listen to the radio?
No.
No?
No.
What else didn't they allow?
Lots of things. They didn't allow me to talk to strangers.
Well, you turned out very well, and you've got a really nice guy sitting next to you, and life is great. So I guess it worked. By the way, one other question. Do you watch TV now?
No.
Okay, well, thank you very much. What was your favorite TV show when you were growing up?
Oh, golly. Favorite TV show? I didn't watch much TV. I can't remember anything, Dennis.
Well, what was your favorite movie of all time?
Favorite movie of all time? Apocalypse. I love that.
You love that?
Yeah. Godfather. I love that.
Yeah.
How about you? What's your favorite?
Dennis Woodruff movies.
Oh, I've never seen one.
Yeah. I want to ask you, what's the worst movie you've ever seen?
Oh, God. Most of the movies now.
Really?
Yeah. They're pretty awful.
Well, why do you think that
Badly
is?
made. Actors are pretty limited in their range, though the British films are pretty good.
Well, thank you very much,
Yes,
and
sir.
have a great day.
You also. Welcome to Santa Barbara.
Question, what was your favorite TV show when you were growing up?
Probably Hogan's Heroes.
Really?
Yeah.
Who was your favorite character?
I know nothing.
The Colonel?
Yeah, no, that was
Schultze.
Schultze, the sergeant, you know, and the...
yeah, the bumbling guard.
Yeah, exactly.
What was your favorite TV show, or what is?
I'm going to say Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah.
Sergeant Bilko?
Seinfeld.
Oh, Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite character on that?
I'm going to go with Kramer.
Kramer?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know Larry David? Yeah, I was trying to sell my movie and he wouldn't give me $10 for one.
Uh-oh.
You know, I'm like, that guy's worth, he's a producer, he's like worth $100 million.
Yeah.
What would you tell him right now about, if he was watching, do you think he should have bought my movie? He shouldn't have dogged me, should he?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He should give back a little.
Give everyone a chance.
Yeah. Okay, and what's your favorite TV show?
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons?
Yeah.
Kind of that you like that raw humor?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's your favorite TV show?
When I was a kid, I think was the story, wasn't the question, wasn't it? Years ago.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I like Lost in Space.
Oh, good one.
Can you sing the theme song to Lost in Space? Do you remember what it was?
I don't.
Does anyone here know a theme song of
Sure.
their favorite show?
Just sit right back and you hear a tale of fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailing man, the skipper brave and true. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour. Yeah, anyway.
Just an observation, not that it's worth anything, but I would say out of all 4 of you, you would probably qualify to get your own TV show. Because you're the more of an acting type, but you're all great. Okay, thank you very much.
Brother.
Ready?
Yeah. So all of us from Beaverton, Oregon really think you've got a winner on your hands.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, have a nice day. You're on the Dennis Woodruff Experience, Volume 4. What are you doing? You're sneaking around and filming people. Trying to film everybody. What's your favorite TV show of all time?
Of all time, probably Dragon Ball Z. Started watching it when I was like young, so yeah.
What is that about? I never heard about that
It's
one.
an anime. It's just like about a bunch of people who train and like fight off bad guys and everything.
They what?
They fight off bad guys.
Oh, I thought you said fat guys.
No, I'm kind of on my way to work, so I gotta go.
Okay, well, have a nice day. Thank you. How you doing, sir? You look like a pretty hep dude.
I'm good. How are you?
What was your favorite TV show when you were growing up and why?
Oh gosh. Topper, The Invisible Man.
Oh, I saw that. That was
Remember
cool.
that?
Yeah.
We were pretty young when that came out.
Yeah. And Topper, what was it about?
He was an elderly gentleman who could make himself invisible.
Yeah. Why is it that in the old days it seems like they had a lot more creativity when they were writing these shows?
That's a very good question, and I don't know the answer to that.
And I want to ask you, what's your favorite TV show of all time?
Of all time, MASH or Cheers?
And how about you, sir?
I'm still thinking.
And do you remember the theme song from one of those?
Barely.
Which can you just kind of ram off? Just go ahead. Just give it a shot. We're all kids.
Kind of like that.
What
for
is
MASH.
that?
Yeah.
What is it? Okay, I'll see you later.
See ya.
Okay. You're on the Dennis Woodruff Experience.
All right.
I wish you'd quit trying to film me, and I don't really even like to be on TV. Get that camera. What do you think? I'm in show business or something? What if you woke up tomorrow morning in your house and there was a huge alligator in the living room? What would you do?
I'd wrestle it and tie it to the wall.
You wouldn't be scared?
No.
And what would you do, sir?
He'd run.
I'd run. Let my wife take care of it.
You would?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
That's kind of the manly thing to do, isn't it?
What if you woke up tomorrow and you were 40 feet tall? What would you do?
I would join the NBA immediately.
40 feet tall?
Oh, yeah.
It might present a problem.
Not in the NBA, I wouldn't imagine. I'd just play on my knees or something.
I wanted to ask you, what if you woke up tomorrow morning and you were both like 40 feet tall? What would you do?
I wouldn't really care. I really don't care about anything.
I don't know what I'd do. That's a weird question.
Well, how about if just your boyfriend was 40 feet tall and you were normal like you are?
Then we could like travel easier. He could just pick me up and just kind of like walk me over the mountains and stuff.
If you woke up tomorrow and there was an alligator in your living room and he'd already eaten half of your furniture, what would you do?
Call my mom and tell her half of her furniture was gone.
Yeah, but how about if he ate the phone too?
I would run out of the house screaming.
Okay. If you woke up tomorrow morning and there was a huge alligator in your living room and he'd already eaten all your furniture, what would you do?
Probably go out and replace it, buy some more.
But about the alligator, would you just leave him there?
That's, I don't know what I'd do.
What would you do?
I'd tackle the alligator and make him cough up that furniture.
get it out of there and get that furniture back. I'm not going to let him get away with that.
I wouldn't either. And he even ate your telephone. Isn't that terrible?
Oh yeah, he better cough that up quick because we can't do without those telephones.
Well, here I am out here trying to get the view on the street from the regular people. Right out here in Santa Barbara. Yeah, we're rocking and rolling, having a good time. Kevin, if you won an all-expense paid trip around the world and you could leave tomorrow, would you quit your job and just take off?
Yes, I would.
And where would be the first place you'd want to visit?
Hawaii.
Hawaii? How long would you spend there?
2 months.
2 months? What would you do when you get there?
Lay on the beach for a week.
And you had to be totally naked the whole time? Even on the
I'd use a
flight?
lot of sunscreen.
You would?
Yeah, I think so.
If you won an all-expense paid vacation around the world for a year, would you go tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Sure. Would you quit your job?
Hell yeah.
The only catch is you'd have to be naked the whole time.
Oh.
But you'd have an unlimited supply of sunscreen, and you could wear a fig leaf.
Nice. Sign me up. I can do it.
Okay.
I don't have a job.
If tomorrow you wrote a song and it became #1 hit, and you were like the greatest rock star in the world, would you continue doing it, or would you give it up and just enjoy your money?
Oh, you continue doing it.
You would?
Wouldn't you?
No, I'm asking you.
I would.
And what if your wife said, I don't want you doing that anymore? This is ridiculous.
We'd have to talk.
You're not going to believe this because I saw you yesterday in like West Hollywood.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I believe it because that's where I live. If you wrote a song on a napkin and it became a #1 hit and everybody was calling you, they wanted you to go on tour and you became the next big star like Britney Spears, would you go for it, or would you just not want to do it?
I think I'd pass.
Why's that? And you'd make millions of dollars.
I don't know. I think it's pretty good right here.
I think it's boring around here. I live in Hollywood.
It's beautiful here.
It is beautiful, but it's kind of boring. There's a very technical term around town. People say it to me all the time, and I think it's really positive what they say, but I don't know. They say, blow it out your ass. What does that mean?
Blow it out your ass?
Yeah.
That's not a good thing, Dennis. That's a negative thing when they say blow it out your ass. That means you're, blow it out your ass. Get the hell out of here.
God bless you and have a nice day.
I'll have a better day. Have even a better day yourself. And God bless you, sir. God bless America.
God bless America.
God bless America.
Long live and long live America. Amen. Amen.
I think he's still.
Hi, sir. What's your name?
Adam.
Adam, where are you from?
Australia.
Australia. I like your tattoos. Where'd you get those done?
In Australia.
Really? Quite colorful. You qualified to be a real artist. Did you design those yourself?
Yeah.
You did? It's all about gambling?
That one's the Las Vegas one.
Uh-huh.
This one is a voodoo one.
Voodoo? Let's see that voodoo guy. What influenced you to get this done?
I've always been interested in voodoo anyway for many years, but that one there was influenced by Las Vegas. So
I see you got one on your neck.
Yes, they're the travelling stars. They're nautical stars, but I call them the travelling stars because I'm always travelling.
More of a serious question. There's a lot of ruffians out here, you know?
Yep.
And one of them came up to me yesterday when I was filming my TV show in Santa Barbara, and he said, hey man, blow it out your ass. What does that mean?
I don't know. I mean, like, it's obviously, it's one of his things, so it means maybe get lost. So.
Or like drop dead, or...
Yeah.
What would you do if somebody said that to you?
More than likely crack them.
Crack them in the head?
Yeah.
So what are these characters, man?
They're from Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange?
Yeah.
Is that one of your favorite movies?
Yeah, one of my favourite movies, yeah. And that represents me heritage, Australia. And all of the characters. Yeah, Clockwork Orange. The torture scene. The milk. Cogs. The mind cogs. Beethoven. And the four droogs. Very hard to light, man.
If you became president of the United States tomorrow, what would you do to change the country?
Free health care for everyone. Free sports cars for everyone.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool car. Is this the best car you've ever had?
Mechanically, no, but it's fast.
Have you always
It's often in the shop.
Have you always had fast cars?
No, my first car was a 62 Mercury Comet.
Can I ask you one personal question?
Sure.
I think we're all looking for our life to be blessed. Did you do something to have your life be blessed, or did it just come your way? Because you're obviously blessed.
I guess it's. I honestly think that there are people who deserve to be that aren't. So I'm not sure how the cards get dealt out, but it's just sort of the luck of the draw.
Action! This concludes another edition of the Dennis Woodruff Experience, Volume 4. See ya. Bye!
Yeah.